A very good afternoon to you and welcome to your lunchtime news. You're with me, Aishwarya Pinto. Let's start off with a look at the headlines. Interim report on the death of a youth in Ambilipitia handed over to the IGP. Obtaining of public views on constitutional reforms commences in Colombo. Maldivian government lays out conditions to former president to obtain permission to travel overseas for treatment. In your local news, the interim report on the death of a youth following a clash at a party in Ambilipitia has been handed over to the Inspector General of Police. Police media spokesperson ASP Ruan Gunasekara said that the report was handed over to the IGP by the officer in charge of the Sabaragamuwa province, Senior DIG CD Vikramaratne. The police media spokesperson said that as the investigation process into the incident is still underway, the Senior Deputy Inspector General of Police in charge of the Sabaragamuwa province has requested more time to compile the full report on the incident. ASP Ruan Gunasekara added that the Inspector General of Police has entrusted the investigation of the incident to Senior DIG CD Vikramaratne. The youth in question died upon admission to hospital on the 7th of this month due to severe injuries he sustained after falling off a 3-storied building during a clash which broke out in Ambilipitia. Relatives of the victim charged that the youth was in fact thrown off the top floor of the building by the police after refusing to provide them with liquor. The obtaining of public views on proposals on constitutional reforms commenced today. Chairman of the Public Representations Committee on Constitutional Reforms, Attorney-at-Law Lal Vijayanayake, said that public opinions from the Colombo district will be heard starting today till the 22nd of this month.
අපේ පත් කරලා තියෙන 20 දෙනෙක් යුත් කමිටියක් ඒ පත් කර තිබෙන්නේ
We have appointed a committee comprising of 20 members to collect public views on constitutional reforms, following which a report will be compiled with our recommendations as well. This is rather a historic moment, as this is the first time in the country's history that public views are being obtained before the formulation of the constitution. This is very important because it is the people who are in need of a constitution. The constitution stands as the bond between the government and the people. So what should the people understand through this? That they have the right to present their needs. So starting today until February, we will go to every district and spend at least 2 days in each district collecting the views of the public. Those in Colombo who wish to lodge their entries could do so starting today until the 22nd of this month from between 9:30 am and 4:30 pm at Visumpaya.
18 ඉඳලා 22 වෙනි දින දක්වා සෑම දිනකම විසුම්පාය මන්දිරයේදී උදේ 9:30 ඉඳලා 4:30 වෙනකල් ඕනෙම අවස්ථාවක අපි සටහන් කරන්න සූදානම් වෙන්න.
The bodies of the mother and daughter who were killed in a motor accident in Lematagoda were brought to their home last night.
The 47-year-old woman and her 10-year-old daughter were run over and killed while crossing the road at a pedestrian crossing near a level crossing on the baseline road around 9 the night before last. The driver of the car which ran over the two victims in question was a 15-year-old child. The 15-year-old child and his mother were produced before the Colombo magistrates yesterday. The court ordered that the mother be remanded until the 25th of this month, while the son be remanded until the 29th.
Speaking at a meeting in Kaluthara yesterday, UPFA parliamentarian Rohitha Abegunawardena expressed the following views.
They have filled the people's heads with all sorts of lies. They have brainwashed the heads of the people by labeling certain people as rogues. If we have stolen as much as they say, then the rest should be there, shouldn't it? With those remaining stocks, couldn't they have reduced the price of dal, reduced the price of rice and sugar, reduced the surging price of chili?
Speaking at an event held in Deniyaya, Minister of Law and Order and Southern Development Sagala Ratnayaka commented on the government's targets.
We are working towards creating an era where everyone can live equally and according to a plan. Our aim is not to develop our own lives nor the lives of our leaders. We want to develop the lives of the children in the villages. We want to ensure that everyone lives in a just society and courage among the people. We will strive towards this goal. There are many people who want to drag us down. We will face them as well. All we ask is for a government with goals and that you all work towards protecting this.
Manager of the national cricket team Jerry Waters arrived at the Police Financial Crimes Investigation Division today. Waters arrived at the FCID to provide a statement with regard to a complaint filed that an attempt was made to lure 2 members of the national team for a match-fixing scandal. Police media spokesperson ASP Ruwan Gunasekara said that Jerry Waters arrived at the FCID as a witness. 2 members of the national team had informed cricket officials that they had been approached to fix matches during the West Indies tour of Sri Lanka that was held last year. The Sports Ministry had filed a complaint with the FCID in this regard. And that's a wrap of your lunchtime news. Join us again at 1:55 for the very latest. I'm Aisha Rapinto for Newsfirst.